Hello and welcome, my friends. This is Jennifer from Mystic Star. I want to thank you guys so much for joining me today in my unboxing video. Unlike other unboxing videos, I know exactly which deck this is. I've been anticipating it. I've been waiting for it for well over a year now. I ordered it way back in 2020 and had an idea that it was coming through, well, before COVID hit. And this is the Witchling's Tarot by Pamela Chen. I can't wait. There's been teasers throughout the internet, especially if you're a fan of Pamela Chen. Oh, I don't even know how many years ago Pamela brought out her first deck, which was the Crystal Unicorn deck. That was a Kickstarter program, and I was so excited to support her then. And I couldn't wait for this deck. So I've been waiting for it. And I can't wait to crack into this and finally get my hands on a deck that has been well worth the wait. The imagery I've been seeing, it's fantastic. So let's get into this. I'm not a big proponent of the mainstream decks because they're, well, mainstream. Everybody sees them. Everybody gets them. The Kickstarter, I find just a little bit more fun because not everybody finds them or is drawn to them in that program until they see them in action. So, without further ado, such a fun deck. We've got a book feel to it. Oh, so excited. And if you're a Pamela Chen fan, you know, well, her color is pink. So hence why the main character has pink hair. I couldn't wait for this deck. She has another deck coming out. Hopefully in the next year or so. I don't know when that one's supposed to come out. And it's a really cool one. It's an owl tarot that her and the illustrator from the Everyday Witch Tarot, Elizabeth Alba, are collaborating and creating an owl tarot. So she does have another deck coming forward. And the imagery on that one, it's beautiful. I love Elizabeth Alba and Pamela Chen, so that collaboration to me is a match made in heaven. All right, let's get back to the Witchling Academy Tarot. Such a beautiful deck. So much fun. Congratulations on your acceptance to the Witchling Academy of Magic. Of course, we've got that big Harry Potter feel, so can't go wrong, right? The author, the artist, so amazing. Now, if you're following my Tarot 101, you know I usually say this isn't something that you're going to need. Well, in this deck, you might want to read up a little bit about it. Obviously, that you have like the different houses here. I love how they have kind of intertwined and married tarot with Harry Potter. I'm glad they didn't give a lot of description on the different cards because there is such a rich history and symbolism into the single card, rather than it's an overview, a very quick description of the card, and more importantly, how they've interpreted and have brought the different suits into houses. Very cute. So fun. And that's the world in there. Fantastic choice of card to really take on the deck itself. Symbolize the deck, if you will. And then, of course, we have the Fool and the back. And a lot of plastic. These decks always have a lot of plastic to them. So not a lot of shine, which I like as a reader, because as you can see here, the lights pick up the sheen and can take away from the card itself. Let's move the box over here. So let's start with the major arcana, because that's where you really want to start. The Fool. Love it. The Magician. Just like at Hogwarts, we've got the four houses. The High Priestess. The Empress. So you will, like I said, you will get a lot of pink in this deck, and that's just Pam's color. And I kind of like the fact that she's taken her favorite color and gone with it and added it into her creation. The Hierophant. The Lovers. The Chariot. Such a beautiful strength. Also has the depiction and symbolism of the four elements, the 4 points, that stability, so important. The Hermit, kind of in the library in the restricted area. The Wheel of Fortune. Fluffy! Justice, the 3-headed dog. The Hierophant. Death on a Unicorn. Very much a bit of a homage to her unicorn deck. Rainbows, that crystal, you bet. Temperance, absolutely adore it. The Devil, fun depiction. I do like it when people do take that liberty in adding in that twist, that artistic flair. The Tower, and again we have the Devil in the Tower. The Star. The Moon. Kind of has a Sailor Moon feel to it with the blonde woman in the white gown. I'm not sure if you're a Sailor Moon fan, but it does have a bit of a same feel there. We are dealing with an anime style drawing, which I really enjoy. It's fun, it's versatile, and it fits this deck really well. The Sun. Judgment. I love that depiction of Archangel Gabriel. Fantastic. And of course, the World, which we'd seen on the box. Overall, I'm loving the Major Arcana. It's fantastic. You can't go wrong. All right. I don't know if there's some sort of house hat sorting ceremony. However, I can't wait to find out. So there's the Major Arcana. Let's get into the Minor. Okay. Seeing how she's got this. So we have the Wands. The Pentacles. The Cups. And then the Swords. And in this deck, they've decided to differentiate the Ace through 10s and then the Court cards. So we will continue on through the deck in that same fashion. All right, we have the Phoenix and the Ace of Wands. Such a beautiful card. the Two of Wands, the Three of Wands. I've seen this card before and love it. The Four of Wands, that connection, that celebration. And they all have their familiars drawn in. It's such a great connection. The Five of Wands, the Six of Wands, the Seven, the Eight, 9, I love it, her little familiar sitting in the tree, and the 10. So cute. So I'm not sure if this means that the character that Pamela Chen is in the Wand house, or if she's going to be depicted in all of the houses. So let's find out. The Eight of Pentacles has that bear or badger. No, looks like she's in all of them. The Two of Pentacles. We do have different familiars here, or friend connections. Then in the last suit, the Four, the Five, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. I do enjoy how they have different friends in this suit, just like there would be different friends if you happen to be in a different house. So that's the Pentacles. Onto the Cups. We have that Serpent or Water Dragon. The Two of Cups. Again, different friendship group here. Three of Cups. 4, 5, 6. The 7 deadly sins in 7, and her familiars in one of the cups. 8, 9, again we have that unicorn in the unicorn onesie, and then 10. Such a great feel to this deck. And I know that there's been a lot of polish in this because we do have a bigger corporation. We have Llewellyn who is supporting this deck. So there is a lot more into it than if you were going to do it yourself. And Pamela did do the Crystal Unicorn deck by herself without that publisher. And each person has to determine if they're going to go with a publisher or self-publish. There's pros and cons to both. Now, oops, nope, sorry, wrong one, wrong pile. I forgot the swords. We have the Pegasus. Close connection to that unicorn. However, a little bit different, a little bit of a fun twist. The Two of Swords, the 3, the 4, the 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. We don't get that friendship or closeness that we get in the other 3 suits, where there could have been. I know the Swords is a bit of a harder suit to connect in with. However, that knowledge, it really is reminiscent of that Ravenclaw energy. There can still be a lot of friendships in this suit or house. It's just based on that knowledge. So, different take. I enjoy it. It is fun. Like I said, it is a harder suit to connect in with because we are dealing with that cold, hard steel. All right. I'm very excited to see the court cards. So I tried to show it to you before. Let's get into the courts. So cute. The Page of Wands. That little cute little kitten with his flaming wand. The Page of Pentacles. The Page of Cups. He's got his little fish. Oh, so cute. And then the Page of Swords in that beautiful owl. Not sure if this is kind of a little bit of a touch or foreshadowing to her owl tarot that she's bringing out with Jessica Alba that I mentioned. Jessica Alba has a different art style, so it will feel very different than this. However, still a fantastic drawing of an owl and that meaning of the Page of Swords. The Knight of Wands, fantastic. Oh, the Knight of Pentacles lumbering by in a panda. So cute. The Knight of Cups. It's a fantastic rendition of her steed. I love it. The Knight of Swords. Oh yes. The Queen of Wands. Very common to see her with sunflowers. In the original card, Pamela Coleman Smith does have her holding a sunflower. So important. We go on to the Queen of Pentacles, that Mother Earth energy. The Queen of Wands, drawing that cute little page we saw earlier. Of course, the Queen of Wands has that amazing creative energy. The Queen of Swords. I'm really enjoying this rendition. She's not too cold or icy, as sometimes she's personified as. The King of Wands. And I'm not sure why the king is a woman. But hey, let's do it. The King of Wands. This is a very girl power energy type deck. The King of Pentacles. The King of Cups. Then the King of Swords. I hadn't really seen the kings too much. The fact that they're women kind of throws me a bit. There are a few masculine energies, like we have the back here, like the Hierophant does have a bit of a masculine energy in the Sphinx, I think that's supposed to be Sphinx that it is. Let's see here. The Magician is the Pamela Coleman Smith. We do have it in the Emperor. And I think it's important that we have that balance. I think that'd be my biggest concern here, is that we don't have that depiction of the divine masculine. That feminine is important. Well, so is the masculine. So that is my one concern, that we don't have that much of a masculine energy depiction. However, it's a small piece. Each deck does take on its own idea and, well, feel to what the cards are going to be. Okay guys, I just wanted to add this in. I went back in and read a bit about the kings because it was bothering me a bit that we didn't have the depiction and balance of the divine masculine. And what they've written about the kings is that they're depicted in the goddesses that are the house heads for each of the houses, and that they do carry that masculine energy. It kind of makes it a bit better. However, I'm not sure why they didn't have a more masculine edge, as it doesn't pictorially give that masculinity there. So that is the lore behind it. I also found out that the pink character here is named Jessica. So sometimes reading a bit about the lore does support you with the deck and helping you to figure out what the creator and illustrator are trying to share with you. I wanted to add that in before we wrapped everything up. Overall, I do really enjoy the feel of the deck. It does have a fun, playful feel. The energy is amazing, very flirty and fun. That balance, it's something that really does make me a bit sad. Overall, the cards themselves, they're a good weight. They're going to lend well to use because they have that flexibility. They're not too heavy. Sometimes when you get the very thick cardstock, they don't lend well to shuffling or actual use. And like I've mentioned, the glare, they're not too shiny. I don't like it when they have that finish to them that causes the glare in the camera. The back, again, I do enjoy where you really can't tell which way's up, because sometimes you can tell if the card is upside down before you look at it, which can put people off as well. Overall, I'm pretty happy with the deck. I'm excited to use it in readings and general use. So I am happy still with my deck. Sometimes you do get that kind of feel when you're caught off guard, when you don't have something that is typical or standard and it's a bit newer. That said, sometimes that new and exciting flair or twist is exactly what we need in our reading. Like I said earlier, I can't wait to get this into my everyday practice. This is a fantastic deck and it is sassy and fun. Something that we need now more than ever. I hope that you got a good feel for this deck, and if it's something that resonates with you, go check it out. I will leave a link below to this deck, so if it resonates or speaks to you, you can go check it out for yourselves. And like always, my friends, thank you so much for joining me and watching and connecting in with the deck that's new to me and something that you will see in my channel in the videos to come. Thank you so very much for joining me today, and I will see you tomorrow, my friends.